Okay, welcome back, and we're on part 4 of my piano tutorial for Dynamite. During this video, we're going to finally start to work on the chorus. That's the melody line you've probably heard on the radio a million times, and I'm sure you're already familiar with it. But I made up my own version to it, and I'm going to teach it to you like this. Alright, so let's get started learning that with the right hand first. Okay, so we want to start with our right hand just above the second C above middle C. And we want to place our hand in the general shape of C sharp, E, and G sharp. And the first 3 phrases we're going to play are E and G sharp with our 2 and 5 fingers, C sharp and G sharp, and B and G sharp. Next we're going to play and hold the B note with our thumb as we play G sharp, F sharp, E, and F sharp. Okay, we're going to use our 5, 4, and 3 fingers to play these notes. Next, we're going to play a chord with B, E, and G sharp notes. And then we're going to play the B note, followed by the C sharp note. Next, we're going to play the E note once, twice, holding the A note as we play it. And then we're going to move up to the F sharp note. Notice that we're using the 3 and 4 fingers to play that, and the A is held by the thumb. Next we'll play the E note again with our 3rd finger, followed by playing both the G sharp and C sharp notes together with the 1 and 2 fingers. Okay, the next thing we want to do is play E, E, F sharp, E, and both the A and C sharp notes together. Okay, now I know that's a lot to remember, so let me show you that again. Okay, so see if you can try to play this along with me with a slow beat. Okay, now our left hand will begin right over the middle C area, but we're going to need to play C sharp and E 2 times with our 3 and 1 fingers. Next we'll shift over to B and D sharp with our 4 and 2 fingers and play them 3 times. Next we'll make a quick leap up to the E and G sharp notes with our 2 and 1 fingers. Then we'll drop back down to an A major triad with our 5, 3, and 1 fingers. Remember, that's the A, C sharp, and E notes. Next we're going to move down to what I've been calling the C sharp chord position for the left hand and play C sharp, G sharp, and C sharp. And then move over a little to the right and play B and D sharp notes together with the 2 and 1 fingers. From here, we're going to shoot down to a lower B note, and then we're going to take another leap up to the E chord position, but this time we're going to play E, G sharp, and E with our 5, 3, and 1 fingers. and then play the A and C sharp notes with our 4 and 2 fingers. And then for an after effect, we're going to drop down to a lower A note. Alright, so I know that was a lot to throw at you all at once, so let me play that again. And now see if you can join me and play this to a beat. Okay, now we're going to put these two parts together and play both hands. And I'm not going to lie, this part is a little bit complicated, so I'm going to go slow. Now, if you remember when we started out, our right hand is doing this. And at the same time that's going on, our left hand needs to do this. Now, the complicated thing is, neither hand is playing in sync with the other. When we play this with both hands, it looks like this. So not only are both hands not playing in sync with the other, they're also playing off the beat as well. So let me show you how we can slowly break this down. Well, the first thing that's going to happen is our left hand will play the C sharp and E note. That's immediately going to be followed by the right hand playing the E and G sharp notes. Next, we repeat the C sharp and E note in our left hand, and now the right hand is going to play C sharp and G sharp. Now both hands at the same time will strike B and D sharp in the left hand and B and G sharp in the right hands. So let me first recap on that. Let me play that again. One more time. Okay, now from this position, the left hand is going to bounce as the right hand plays 4 notes, G sharp, F sharp, E, and F sharp, and it's going to bounce on the E note. Okay, so if you play that from the beginning, that's the bounce on the left hand when the right hand reaches the E note. Okay, so I realize how complicated that is. Trust me, I'm not trying to make this harder than it actually is. That's just how the song is written. However, there is an easier alternative to all that bouncing around in the left hand. That's just simply to play and hold the chord rather than bounce it like this. You know, so if the original way is too hard, just play it and hold it. Okay, so the next thing we'll play after is we're going to play the E and G sharp notes with the left hand, and the right hand is going to play B, E, and G sharp notes. And I think it sounds better actually if you roll the notes as well. And then immediately after that, we're going to play a single B note with our right thumb, and then a C sharp note with our right index finger, accompanied with an A major triad in the left hand. Okay, so everything played up until that point sounds like this. And then from there, our right hand is going to play E twice, accompanied with an A. F sharp comes after that, followed by the left hand coming down to the C sharp chord position. We're going to play C sharp, G sharp, and C sharp with the left hand, and our right hand is going to play E. Next, our left hand is going to shift over a bit to reach B and B sharp, as our right hand plays G sharp and C sharp. Okay, so let me just show you that again. Okay, now from there, the left hand is going to come down to a lower B note, and the right hand is going to play E, E, and F sharp. Next, the left hand is going to come back up a little bit to the E chord position. We're going to play E, G sharp, and E, as our right hand also is going to play E. And lastly, we're going to finish this off with our left hand and our right hand both playing A and C sharp. Now I tend to use the 4 and 2 fingers for my left hand, and then my right hand I tend to use 1 and 2. Oh, don't forget to play the lower A note in the bass. So let me show you again how this whole mess should sound like played from start to finish. Okay, now if you feel up for it, you can either play along with me, or you can just watch as I play this on a metronome. Okay, well, we spent a lot of time on this section, and I hope I've given you enough chance to see everything clearly. So now I'm going to show you what this looks like written on sheet music. That way you can pause the video and study the notation as thoroughly as you need to. Okay, now there are 4 more bars to this chorus I want to show you real quick. And basically we'll be playing the same exact notes, just 1 octave lower, like this. Now the only difference you can see this time is the ending. So what I'm doing here is that I'm playing a 4-note A major chord with my right hand, consisting of E, A, C sharp, and E. And I'm using my 1, 2, 3, and 5 fingers to play it. Of course, accompanied with a double A octave in the bass. So let me show you that again real quickly, and then we'll go to sheet music. Okay, well after that big workout, you may be wanting a nap right about now. But believe it or not, we're only halfway through learning this song. So when you're up for it, come and join me for part 5 of my Dynamite piano tutorial, because we're going to start playing some pretty big chords with our right hand.